Yeah, I mean, well, we're talking about retail and e-commerce, and the key metrics in retail and e-commerce is always conversion, right? Ultimately, are we helping our customers? Are we helping customers find the products they like and making it easy for them to check those things out? Um, so ultimately conversion, but as you go up funnel, right, to the homepage and kind of the more browse-based pages, you're looking at engagement. Can we get our customers to engage more with these things? Is it more relevant to them and they're clicking on it more? And then as you go down the funnel, you want to ultimately see that they're converting. And you can also look at customer lifetime value. That can be a harder calculation to make. But if you're personalizing things over time, you would hope that your customers would come back more often and continue to be customers for longer. When you say qualitative measures, it makes me think about like manually testing, being the person who's writing the POC and manually testing, the POC's search results versus the existing solution, actually seeing visually how it looks. I think that's definitely a big piece of it. And that's something I've incorporated in my roles before. That's definitely a big piece of it too, because if a decision maker can't actually validate from the POC that it looks better than what the existing solution is, they're probably not going to move forward with it. So that is definitely a key piece of it, both qualitative and quantitative. In terms of a company competing over the long term, I think retailers need to be able to plug and play easily with startups like yours, because these AI solutions are only going to get more powerful. And if you're not able to plug and play and get your data in and out to like a SaaS solution like yours, then you're going to be dead in the water. So that's kind of like a foundational enterprise thing to do. But I think aside from that, you mentioned POCs. I think try testing out POCs as much as possible and testing out little use cases here and there with, balancing that with however much investment is needed to actually get those done, I think is really important, because, wow, there's so many tools. Your guys' tool is very powerful. There's lots of other tools out there that are popping up that are super powerful, and trying to test and learn into what works and what doesn't. And also, as you test and learn, it'll open up retailers' awareness about other things, other issues that they could solve within their businesses with the use of AI. Because God knows that, these big companies, big retailers it's big businesses, and there's a lot of efficiencies that can be gained from adopting AI throughout their value. I think a lot of enterprise companies are, especially in this current economic environment, are very fixated on the dollar value that they can get out of each initiative. So working with whoever your champion is to help them create a value calculation to say, hey, look, this is how much money you stand to save or grow your revenues by, I think can be really powerful, because ultimately the resources that the company's going to have to invest in doing a POC with you is going to come at the cost of something else on their roadmap.